Good evening, everybody. You're watching NECHL Playoff Ice Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carla Pascal, here for game number 1 of the NECHL Playoffs. And we're off here for this one as TCNJ coming onto the ice now. We'll get Rutgers in a minute coming on as well. Preview of the matchup, TCNJ the 5, Rutgers the 4. We're set for a great one here for this one, here from the LECOM Harborcenter, here on rink number 2. Set for a great game here in this one today to kick off the playoff action up here in Buffalo. Before we get started, just want to say a quick shout out to the NECHL for allowing us to do this, and for Canisius for hosting the playoffs. As Rutgers comes onto the ice now, both squads getting ready to go. We'll have the national anthem, starting lineups announced in just a few, and then we'll get started for the opening faceoff of this game. But we'll step aside, send it over to the scorer's box for the PA booth, and we'll go from there.
Northeastern Collegiate Hockey League playoff matchup between the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Collegiate New Jersey Lions. Prior to the game at this time, I'd like to honor players who have been named to the first and second team, all NECHL team. Please welcome Commissioner Steve Rutterbees to present the awards to the players for Rutgers and the College of New Jersey. First team forward, Logan May from the College of New Jersey. Second team forward, Jack Turner from Rutgers University. Second team defenseman, Ben Jennings from Rutgers University. Second team goaltender, Mike Kosanich from the College of New Jersey. Players with honorary mentions are forward Connor Reagan from Rutgers, forward Alex Seck from Rutgers, forward Max Werfel from Rutgers, and forward Colin Halkowski from College of New Jersey. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starting lineup for the College of New Jersey. Starting at left wing, number 9, Jack Ellis. On right wing, number 18, Ryan Labriola. At center, number 12, Jake Barrera. Starting at defense, number 14, Matt Sislo. His defense partner, number 16, Scott Martin. Starting in goal this afternoon, number 33, Mike Kosanich. Assistant coaches are Paul Baggio, Rob Darnese, and Richard Schuttler. The head coach of the Lions is Mr. Andrew Ducka. Now introducing the starting lineup for Rutgers University. At left wing, number 25, Alex Dupuy. And right wing, number 21, Thomas Hilliard. At center, number 13, Jack Turner. Starting on defense, number 88, Ryan Butchko. His defense partner, number 11, Connor Houlihan. Starting in goal this evening, number 35, Tomas Sparrow. Assistant coaches are Travis DeLello and Flory Pinney, the head coach of the head coach of the Scarlet Knights, and Joseph Dixon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if you are able to remove your hats as we honor the United States, the playing of our national anthem.
A wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Live here from the LECOM Harborcenter here in Buffalo, New York. Here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Once again, if you're just joining us, my name is Crowell Pascal. Thank you for joining us here for game number 1 of the NECHL Playoffs between the number 4 College of New Jersey and the number 4 Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the number 5 College of New Jersey. Set for a great game. Big matchup. The Battle of New Jersey yet again here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. 4th time that these teams will be seeing each other this season. Set for a great matchup here in this one today to kick things off here for the NECHL Playoffs. Teams getting set and ready to go. Last little talk over on the Rutgers bench before they will head to center ice here for the opening faceoff of the playoffs. Looking at the goaltending matchup really quickly. Tomas Spiro versus Mike Bucinich in between the pipes for each squad, and we're off here for the NECHL Playoffs here for game number 1 between TCNJ and Rutgers. As this puck quickly flipped into the zone, TCNJ will have to go back and collect here. Martin on it, chased away by Hilliard, spins away from him, is able to keep it here. Plays off to his D partner, Sislo. A big crunch right along the wall as things already starting to get physical here in game number 1. Quickly taken by Rutgers. Quick shot on that one, goes right off the outside of the cage, and it goes right up into the netting. Bucinich might have got a piece of that one. And if you missed it on our social media, keys to the game here in this one for both teams. Looking to start things out early, get the quick lead to start things out as that one's poked out of the zone. Chasing back on it is Butchko. Alongside the one key to the game of scoring early, taking the first lead as that one's knocked away by Bucinich, and he's able to glove it down as the net gets pushed off its moorings. Another key for this one. Trying to play a physical game, but staying clean and staying out of the box. That's a big thing that both teams have really tried to do so far this season, as Smargon will take this face-off for Rutgers up against the number 48 of Joey Greenspoon. Both teams have to try and play a little bit like Team USA in the Four Nations face-off, playing a very physical game, hard-nosed game, but a clean game. Built along speed and along skill, but very physical and an intense forecheck as that one's knocked away by Bucinich again with the blocker. Already faced a bunch of shots so far here in this one. Shots 3-0 right now in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Trying to take it in was Askin. Couldn't do so. Now dumped into the zone. Delayed offside on Rutgers. Still delayed offside. Now they're able to get out of the zone. Up off the wall. Kushner tried to get to that. Couldn't lay the body as this one goes back in deep. Chasing after this is Stout. He sends this around. Along the wall, Helkowski has that one taken away. Bouncing puck kept here deep in the zone. Trying to send that around. They can't do so as it's picked up by TCNJ again. Out of the zone they come for a second, but Sek is able to get it back there for Rutgers. And this one is now dumped into the Rutgers zone as TCNJ will try and make the change. Puck along the wall. Out the other way, Rutgers nearly got to that one. That was Reagan there on the stretch pass. He's able to beat out the icing, though, as this goes along the wall. Sek there trying to keep it in the zone. He can't do so that time. Out of the zone comes Jake Barrera. Barrera trying to power through. He's got 16 points so far this year throughout the regular season as Reagan comes out of the zone again. Werfel trying to go to work along the boards. Him and Sislo come together now. Sek comes over to try and help too as this one goes down for Sek again. Into the wall, him and Gatsonis. Back up to Albrecht at the blue line. He fires through traffic. That one goes well wide of the cage. Reagan was there looking for the redirect as this one sent lower to Gatsonis again. He's checked hard in the end boards there as Reagan tries to get it back. Now on it now. It's taken by Santo, who sends it out all the way down, and Rutgers is going to touch that puck, and it's going to be a too many men penalty on the Scarlet Knights. So Rutgers is going to go to the sin bin here with a early penalty. And TCNJ will have the first opportunity on the man advantage. Also, before things got started, the NECHL honoring some of their all-star players. Logan May for TCNJ making the first team for the forwards. Jack Turner for Rutgers making the second team. Ben Jennings for Rutgers on the back end making the second team. And Mike Bucinich making second team goalie for TCNJ. Some honorary mentions were Connor Reagan, Alex Second, Max Werfel for Rutgers, and then Colin Helkowski for TCNJ, as it's taken here by the captain, Martin. Martin pitches forward, looking for Barrera, trying to get on it now. Barrera sends in. That one's knocked away there by Spiro, his first test of the night. TCNJ still on the power play here as Sislo has the puck. Looks to slow things down, plays this one across as Martin gets drilled right in front of us. Broadcasting here from the stands at the LECOM Harborcenter. Something we're very familiar with throughout this season, as this one goes all the way down to Bucinich, who lays it off. 1:15 left to go on the power play for the Lions, as this one is dumped in to the offensive zone. Kushner will chase. Can't get it away from the senior Jennings as he plays to Albrecht, who gets it out of the zone quickly again. Stout with it now. 16:25 left to go here in the first frame of the NECHL playoffs, as Kushner sends this in deep. As that one takes a hop right up into the bench there of the Scarlet Knights. So we'll get the whistle here with 16:14 left to go in period one. 48 seconds still left on the clock for the TCNJ power play. Haven't been able to get a shot on goal yet. Shots are 5-0 right now in favor of Rutgers. As trying to chase on this is Kushner. Helkowski now with it, looking for an option. Has that one stolen away. Hilliard along the wall in front of us. He dumps in. Trying to get to it there was the 19 of Ryan Walter. He's along the wall now, trying to fight for it with Kata. He's able to take it away. Stout now there. Has some open room. Obfuscated himself, now dumps into the zone. 15 seconds left to go on the power play for TCNJ. At the point, Walter looking. He fires. That one's blocked away by Werfel, and it comes out of the zone. Big chance there for TCNJ. They just can't get a shot through. Some excellent defense right now here by Rutgers, as Kushner will dump in, and that will do it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5. Good kill there for the Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights team coming into this game at 8-10, 1-2 on the year so far. As Sek pulled up, couldn't get the shot off. Sislo dived down to block that away as it goes into the corner. Werfel to the point. Shot from the blue line. Didn't get through as it's picked up by Greenspoon. Greenspoon. Into the zone he goes. Pass right on through. Gets deflected just wide in front. They were looking for the 24 of Eric Santo. Just couldn't get it on target as Butchko will retrieve the puck in his own end. And TCNJ with that redirect finally get on the shot board here, as out the other way goes Kata. He fires. Bucinich able to make the save, and he will cover with 14:36 left to go here in the first. Shot 6-1 right now in favor of Rutgers. Still a 0-0 game. Along the wall got Sonas. Trying to clear, can't do so. Able to keep that in the zone for a second was Chang. Still along the wall. He's there fighting for it. Played back to Gatsonis. Sislo back to Gatsonis again. And TCNJ playing without Logan May here in this game. He's currently out with a sickness right now. So a tough blow for this Lions squad. Without their best forward here in this one, trying to do what they can. Up against for the first time for pretty much most of this season, a fully healthy or almost fully healthy Rutgers squad. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries so far this season. Injuries, sickness, all of the above, as that one trickles in onto Bucinich, and he will cover up for the whistle again. Turner in the draw there up against Stefanik. Stefanik was able to win that draw for a second as now it goes behind the goal line. Looking right into the slot. They can't get it to go. That one from the point. Gorman fires. Can't get it on target. Walter in the corner. Trying to keep it away from Turner. Can't do so. He has it again. Turner looking. Bouncing puck right into the slot. Goes into the corner. Looking again for Turner. High slot. That one bounced on him. Driving into the zone now. TCNJ with it. Trying to look for some offense here. Only one shot on the board. Now it comes out of the zone. Stout sends that right back in. Along the wall. Turner trying to keep that one. Can't do so. Helkowski lays back to Sislo. Now to Helkowski. He tries to drive through. Can't do so on Gorman. As things starting to get a little bit chippy right in front of the Rutgers bench. Picked up here by Alex Sendecki. 1 point so far this season. The freshman, 6'3", 180 pounds. Can't get it out of the zone. Helkowski with it. Looking, he fires. That one's waffle boarded into the corner. Another chance right in front. Sendecki was there to steer it away. Spiro, 2 for 2 right now as this will be tracked down all the way to Bucinic. He sweeps it aside as Sislo went hard into the end wall there. Back up to the point again. Rutgers with it. They fire. That one shot on, saved by Bucinic. Bouncing puck taken by the captain, Martin. He looks for an option. Tries to play the pass forward. Can't do so. Delayed offside on the play by Rutgers. As now TCNJ will have some time to calm things down in their own ends. Pass up to Helkowski from Sislo as he tries to power around Albrecht. Can't do it. Picked up here by Jennings. One of just 3 seniors on this Rutgers team. They're not going to be losing a lot next year. Just Jennings, Spiro, and Solove will be the only 3 leaving this Rutgers squad as Reagan tried to drive and Werfel with it to the backhand. Back to Reagan. A huge stop there by Bucinic with the shoulder, and it goes up into the netting. Let's take another look at that save there from Bucinic. He's been great all year. And this play really started in the defensive end. A good breakout here for Rutgers, trying to drive into the zone quickly and look for an opportunity. Both Reagan and Werfel driving in together. Nearly had a partial 2-on-1, and Reagan got the shot off, but Bucinic able to stand tall with a good save as Reagan gets that one poked away. Trying to chase on it there, the 12 of Barrera again. One of the assistant captains for the Lions. Puck bouncing. Gatsanis able to pick it up. Has that knocked away by Sek. He's going to have to track it down. 11:10 left to go here in period number 1. Gatsanis up off the wall. Reagan able to keep it in at the blue line. Looking for a lane. No one at the point. Rutgers in the midst of a defensive change. Now it comes back out of the zone. Bounces right back in, though, as it's picked up here by the 9 of Ellis. Tipped in by Lagriola. Now TCNJ in the wholesale line change. Shots 8-2 right now in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Nissan Girachi trying to keep the puck along the wall. He has to play back here. Gets it back off the pass again. Looking to spring Werfel, but it's picked off. Driving in quickly now. TCNJ looking for a chance. They can't do it. That was Matthew Greenspoon who tried to go to the backhand there as Nissan Girachi has it again. Nissan Girachi sending in. Chasing after it. He goes with Martin. Martin able to keep it along the wall. Good skate work there to keep that puck, but it's kept in here by Cotta for now. Shot from the point, saved up by Bucinic for the whistle with 10:06 left to go in period 1. The NECHL Playoffs on Breakout Sports Broadcasting are brought to you by the Jersey Pro League. The Jersey Pro League is the only summer league in New Jersey made up of entirely collegiate and professional players with 3 separate high school, college, and pro divisions alongside 150 players and counting. The JPL is quickly becoming the most popular spot in all of New Jersey for the best talent. All their games are live streamed by us here at BSB and are scheduled at convenient times during weekdays all summer long as that shot gets sent up into the netting there, which means no more late-night men's league boring games. If you live within an hour of the Prudential Center, then head to jerseyproleague.com or find them on Instagram and sign up for the 2025 season. Come join the JPL to be part of the best summer league in the entire country and showcase your skills to all your teammates and friends. Thank you to the Jersey Pro League. Love calling those games down at the Prudential Center. Usually I'd be saying up at the Prudential Center. Usually it's north of us. From us usually down in central Jersey, but up here in Buffalo for this one, as it's taken here by Rutgers. Had that puck poked away for a second as Turner driving in now. Turner solo effort, tried to get the shot off, couldn't do so. He goes down with Sislo into the wall. Helkowski comes over to try and lay the body. Below the goal line, Hilliard looking to play it out. Turner there on it again. Spins that pass through Hilliard. They're on the doorstep. A huge save by Busanic with the pads. Another shot goes wide, trying to cover, and he does for the whistle. And here we go. Hilliard and Greenspoon now going at it. Let's take another look at that save there from Busanic again. That was a big-time stop with the pads. Was able to get the pads down there. That was Hilliard right in front. That is a massive stop there by Busanic. Already 2 great saves here in this one. Shots are 12-2 right now in favor of Rutgers. They are really pouring it on early, as there was a big hit right next to the bench door, as that will go all the way for an icing here on the Lions. Off the face-off, Werfel able to win it back. Albrecht with it at the point. Finds Reagan. He fires that one, knocked away by Busanic. Couldn't glove it down, though, so we continue on. 8:43 left to go here in period 1. Picked up here by Barrera. He sends this forward. A huge hit right in front of us. Reagan trying to lay the hammer there on Korobko as this one's sent into the zone. Stout to chase back on it. Had Sek all over him. Able to get the puck loose, trying to play to the point, can't do so. Out the other way it goes. Korobko with it. He overskated the puck, but Santo tries to drive in, gets stopped there right at the top of the circle as the captain, Albrecht, looks for an option. Can't play it away. Got hung up there by Santo. Over to help him comes the 12 of Barrera. It will go all the way back to Jennings. Jennings looking, finds Reagan in stride on the backhand. Reagan trying to power through. That one saved by Busanic again. Another big stop there by Mike Busanic. Has been electric in this game so far. Already a bunch of huge saves for TCNJ, trying to help them survive this onslaught of a first period from Rutgers. Puck is going to go all the way down. Butchko to chase back, and it'll be called an icing here on TCNJ. Face-off will come all the way back to the left of Busanic. One back there by Rutgers. Solove tried to fire, but it got blocked as this one takes a hop right off the high glass. Thought that one was going to come over in front of us. Either way, this one goes back to the captain, Martin. Tries to send a stretch pass. That one bounced off the legs of Matthew Greenspoon as Sislo tried to get going. Couldn't do so. Askin trying to send in. Stuck at center ice right now, as it will go back to Martin. Now to Sislo. Tipped into the zone. There by Gley. Back to get this is the 11 of Houlihan. He played this one off with it again now. He sends into the zone. Played that one into the corner. Up off the wall again. Will it come out? Solove able to keep it. Now it trickles out of the zone as Butchko will put it right back in. Looking at the matchup between these two teams coming into this game, I mentioned Rutgers' record earlier in the game. TCNJ 6-20-2 so far this season. It's been a tough year for TCNJ. Have played a lot of tough teams throughout the 24-25 campaign and have struggled against this Rutgers squad as well. Although they've put up a good fight in their last two, both games going to overtime. Was a 4-3 and 2-1 loss in their last 2 games. The game before that was a 6-2 loss all the way back on November 8th. Last 2 games were on January 31st and February 2nd, excuse me. Both of those went to OT. Both Rutgers OT wins as Cotta will send this into the zone. Along the wall, this one sprung forward. Barrera driving in. He fires that one. Nearly knocked away by Spiro. Now he pokes it aside into the corner with the paddle. Picked up here by Dupuis. He makes a shifty little move to get by Helkowski. Trying to drive in now. That shot goes well wide from him. Bounces all the way across to Barrera. Can't get it out of the zone. He gets pushed down in the circle. Stout with some room now. Stout with it across the blue line. He fires. That one's gloved up by Spiro for the whistle. 5:18 left to go in the first period. Shots 14-4 right now in favor of the Scarlet Knights. They've had all the pressure so far in this game. Off the draw, this puck goes around here for Sendeki. Trying to play to Hilliard and get it out of the zone. Bouncing up to the blue line. It comes out for Hilliard. Hilliard out the other way to the backhand. His shot trickles wide. Picked up here by Walters. He nearly got ran over there by Turner, who almost sized him up and laid him out as Gorman plays this one across. Calmed down here by Sendeki. Back to Gorman. Gorman to Sendeki again. Rutgers looking for options here. Plays this one forward, picked off there by Martin and sent back in deep. No icing, waved off by the referees. Loose puck right in front, dangerous chance there as Hilliard will go the other way. 3-on-2 here forming for Rutgers. Hilliard with it to the backhand, looking to play this one across. No one was home. Turner to collect though along the near side wall. Had that poked away. Hilliard trying to send this one around again. Martin is there though for TCNJ. He takes a bump from Hilliard as Glide will poke this forward. Helkowski with it. Now springs Greenspoon. 2-on-2. Greenspoon with it. He fires. That one goes up and over the bar. Bouncing puck right into the crease. Loose whistle. Puck was still loose. And now it's covered by Spiro. First real dangerous chance of the game there for TCNJ. That was a hard shot there from Joey Greenspoon. The Montreal, Quebec native. 4 points so far this season in 25 regular season games. Almost had a great chance there, looking for his 4th goal of the year. First of the playoffs. Still haven't had an opening goal yet of game number 1. That pass picked there by Glide. He sends in. Spiro just paddles that one easily into the corner. Glide trying to get back on it. Bouncing puck still in the zone. Now picked up here by Rutgers. In the neutral zone. Sek lays off for Werfel. Werfel splits the defense. Walking in with it. He fires. Saved there by Busanic. What a stop there by Busanic again. What an excellent save and an even better move there from Werfel to break through both defenders there for TCNJ. As we're down to the final 3:30 of this opening frame. Puck moved to the other side for Reagan. On his forehand, he sends this one back to the point. Albrecht with it across. Finds Jennings. He fires that one through traffic. Saved there by Busanic again. Back up to the point. Jennings with it to Albrecht. The captain looking across. That one fired on by Reagan with the slap shot goes wide. Jennings with it down low. Trying to find Sek. Bouncing puck. Santo able to get a stick in for a second as Werfel has it along the wall. Got Saunis taken here by Santo and he's able to clear. Albrecht able to knock the puck down, trying to get going once again. Lays here to Sek, now to Reagan. Uses Sek as a screen, didn't get all of the shot, and it's covered by Busanic. Off the draw, scramble at the dot, taken here by TCNJ. Up off the wall again. Picked up here by Lagriola. He tries to get by the defense of Butchko, can't do so. Shot 17-5 right now in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Still 0-0 between the two teams. Helkowski trying to go to work below the goal line. Has to play back here. Barrera with it. He gets the puck taken away. Out it comes for Rutgers. Just couldn't handle it as Houlihan played it out of the zone. Right back in. Spiro will lay this one off for Butchko. Butchko looking for an option. Finds Kata. Now gets this one forward. Out the other way. Here goes Chang along the wall. Chang sends in. Giving chase. Nissan Jirachi. Kata back up to the point. Butchko there. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first period. That one through traffic is blocked. TCNJ able to get that one out off the clear. Bounced off the knee of Houlihan as Butchko trying to send this one into the zone. Barrera back to get it. Finds Walter. Tries to play the stretch pass, looking for a streaking Helkowski. He tries to go into the wall with Sendeki. He's able to keep it. Rest of his team on a change, though, so getting no help, going 1-on-4 into the zone. Helkowski lays off onto the backhand. TCNJ with it, trying to power through. They can't do so. TCNJ bench was looking for a call there. They aren't going to get it. That was Santo who went down. Great play there from him to try and drive in, looking for the call. Isn't going to get it as this one is tipped into the zone, and no icing waved off here. Down to the final minute left to go of the first period. And this one will not have enough juice for an icing as Martin will pick up the puck here with 52 seconds. Martin across. Tried to find. Santo just couldn't do it. As this one is sent forward into the zone by Dupuis. They're going to say he didn't get a stick to it. So it'll go for an icing here on the Scarlet Knights. Faceoff will come back into their own end with 40.2 seconds left in the frame. That face-off won there by Rutgers. Have won a bunch of them in this one here today as Dupuis is not going to get a stick on that one again, and it will go for another icing here with 30.4 seconds left to go. Also, don't forget, we'll be live streaming all of the playoffs here from the NECHL Playoffs up in Buffalo. Tomorrow's two semifinal games. The number one, Oswego State, waiting for the winner of this one today as there's a dangerous chance for TCNJ in front. Stout has that one get by him. Out the other way, Dupuis trying to race for it. Dupuis with it, looking for options. Martin lays him into the corner hard. Good job on the positioning there from the captain as he tries to keep this puck along the wall to eat out the rest of the first period. 7 seconds left to go. Sek trying to dig it out. Martin moves it around. Sek looking right in front. That one sliding. Bucinich got the save off. Somehow he was able to get there, and that will do it for the first. Mike Bucinich. Let's take another look at that last-minute save. Jack Turner robbed at the end of that play, at the end of the frame. The play right in front. Turner came in late and didn't get all of the shot he wanted. And we will end the first period the way we started the game, tied 0-0 after one. Shots at the end of the first, 18-5 in favor of Rutgers. But either way, we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we will have the second period of action for you here between Rutgers and the College of New Jersey. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching NECHL Playoff Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal, back here for period number 2. We stand the way we started, 0-0 here between the number 4 Rutgers University Scarlet Knights and the number 5 College of New Jersey Lions. Thank you for joining us here for period number 2. Shots coming into the second, 18-5 in favor of Rutgers as we get ready for the middle frame. Reagan versus Greenspoon at the dot, and we're off here for the second period. Reagan able to win that draw as Jennings will send into the zone. Like I mentioned in the first one, of just 3 graduating players here from this Rutgers squad. Jennings, Spiro, and Solove. The only players that will be leaving this Rutgers team. Was talking earlier with Coach Joe Dixon about players coming in for next season and what the team will look like for next year. Bringing in a bunch of goalies next season. Already 3 goalies committed to this Rutgers team next season, so going to have a lot of depth when it comes to the goaltending position. As this one sprung up to Reagan in the high slot. He looks to fire. That one's deflected away by Helkowski. Great job to get the stick in there as this will go into the corner. Greenspoon trying to fight for it there. This one goes back up to the point for Jennings again. Albrecht fires. That one trickles just wide off the deflection from Werfel as Greenspoon will get on it. One of the 2 Greenspoon brothers on this team as he drives into the zone quickly, lays off to Helkowski. Helkowski couldn't fire, lost the handle as this one sits right on the edge of the crease there. Helkowski with it again. Steered out of the zone by Werfel. Smargon stopped in his tracks as Jennings will spin this one back to Albrecht. Albrecht able to keep this in the zone. Being chased here by Barrera as this one is sprung to Jennings again. Jennings along the wall. Has that pass picked for a second as it bounces on Gatsonis now deep in the zone. On the backhand, Solove trying to take it away from him. Gatsonis able to get it back, tries to poke it aside. Solove lost his stick, isn't able to keep it as Gatsonis gets taken down, and we're going to get a penalty. Solove is going to get a holding call. And back to the box go the Scarlet Knights, their second penalty of the game. So they will go to the sin bin. And TCNJ trying to draw up something here on the power play. The captain, Martin, trying to rally the rest of his team here. Players on the ice, Martin, Barrera, Sislo, Walter, and Stefanik as this one bounces right in front. Spiro with it. Big first save. Another chance goes just wide. Right on the doorstep was Stefanik. Just couldn't get it to go. Would have been a huge goal to open the scoring. Much better looking power play already as that one went right through the skates of Stefanik. Was all alone in the low slot. Sislo able to keep this in along the wall. Barrera with it, trying to drive to the net front. Bouncing puck on the opposite side. Helkowski can't get the shot off. Kept by Barrera. Sislo with it, fires on that one. Kicked aside by Spiro. Steered aside by Butchko as this one will go into the corner. Butchko lays the hammer down low, trying to get it out of the zone as Rutgers, they can't do it. Helkowski sends around. Barrera with it. TCNJ, a ton of power play chances as that one goes wide, trying to keep it as Martin can't do so. It'll come out. Martin trying to dance by, can't do so. Reagan with some slick mitts to keep this puck away and send it in deep. Puck taken here by Sislo behind his own goaltender. The captain, Martin, with 45 seconds left to go on the power play, sends in. Martin chasing on Jennings. He went down hard. Martin with it. Back up to the point. Stout there. Stout to Barrera. Back to Stout. High slot. He fires. That one goes wide. Looking for the redirect from Helkowski again as Martin picks up. Martin to Stout. He fires. Saved again there by Spiro. Loose puck. Helkowski on the backhand lays to Martin. To Stout again at the point. Stout from the blue line fire. Spiro makes the save and we get the whistle. A whole bunch of chances here for TCNJ on the power play. Looking like a completely different team coming out to start this second period. Have been excellent so far. Off the faceoff, won by Rutgers, and they clear. That is a big, big clear there here on the penalty kill. Still 5 seconds left to go on the power play for TCNJ. And that will do it. Another good kill there for Rutgers, but we're back to 5-on-5. A much, much stronger power play there for TCNJ as Spiro gobbles that one up with the glove. "16 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Face-off warning there to Rutgers, and seems like Kata's going to come in here for Chang to take this face-off. Off the draw, one there by Rutgers again, as Kata will pick up the puck. Kata sends out of the zone. With it again, he drives in now, trying to get by Walter. With it to the backhand, power move to the net front. That one goes just wide. Dangerous chance in front for Rutgers. They just can't get it to go. On the back door was Nissan Jirachi. Just couldn't get a stick to tap it in. Chang was there crashing to the net front too as this bounces out for TCNJ. Gorman, hounded there by Matthew Greenspoon. Nissan Jirachi plays to Kata. He sends in deep. Gatsonis will have to go back and collect here. Shots now 18-10. Sendeki will send this one right back into the TCNJ end. And like I was mentioning earlier, as this one goes right back across, they score! Werfel, the feed from Nissan Jirachi, and Rutgers take the 1-0 lead. Rutgers opens the scoring here in the NECHL Playoffs. We'll take another look at it. What a beautiful pass there from Nissan Jirachi, deep in the corner. Able to get this puck away. Here from Gatsonis. Took an awkward bounce, and Nissan Jirachi just finds Werfel all alone. Excellent, excellent feed there from him, and Rutgers are on the board with the 1-0 lead. After all that momentum from TCNJ, just like that, in the snap of a finger, Rutgers able to respond back and get the goal to give themselves a little bit of breathing room.
Rutgers' first goal scored by number 8, Max Werfel. Assist to number 17, Roshi Nissan.
Out the other direction, now TCNJ nearly got on a chance. It's going to be just Nissan Jirachi with the lone assist as this one bounces right to the side of the cage there. TCNJ really trying to get a response here. Now it looks like they might go to the box. Looks like it's going to be Matthew Korobko who's going to go to the box. It's going to be a tripping call here on him. So now to the power play goes Rutgers, their first chance on the man advantage here in this game. Big opportunity to give themselves a 2-goal lead as Reagan will have it off the faceoff. Reagan to Albrecht. Lays this one lower, looking for options down at the goal line. Sek now behind it. Sek looking, Reagan, top of the circle. He fires, that one went just off the outside of the post. Broken stick on the play, that was Reagan, as it takes a bounce right off that broken twig. As Stout will look up and send that one the distance. Goes all the way down to Spiro. He has to send it aside. Turner to Hilliard. Driving in, cuts by one defender, uses a screen from Turner as he drives around the cage. Looking to get set up with 1:20 left to go on the power play. Albrecht to Hilliard. Looking for an option, back up to the point to Albrecht again. Plays this one across, nearly picked off, but it's kept here by Turner in the zone. Now down to get it is Sek to Reagan. Back here to Turner, looking, he fires, kicked aside there by Bucinich. Back up to the point again. Reagan fires through traffic. That one bounces just over off the deflection from Hilliard. Reagan at the point again. 48 seconds left to go on the power play. Shot on save by Bucinich, and that time it's cleared there by Martin. Reagan with it, lays off. Here to the senior Ben Jennings. 14 points in 17 regular season games, and we're going to get a penalty here, and I think this is going to be on Rutgers. I think this is going to be a too many men penalty again. If it is, it's the second time this game. And Hilliard is going to go to the box, and indeed it is too many men. So for the second time in this game, Rutgers will go to the box for a too many men call. Had one in the first period. So now we'll play some 4-on-4 here for 27 seconds before a shortened TCNJ power play. Big opportunity here for TCNJ to try and get some chances here after they kill off the rest of this 4-on-4. Reagan with it across. He fires. That one goes just wide. I think Bucinich may have gotten a little bit of it as this is taken the other way now. Driving in. That shot goes wide there from Greenspoon as Reagan tries to spin it back for Sendecki. Greenspoon with it, trying to lay this one forward. Spiro steers it aside. Now a power play opportunity for TCNJ, about a minute and 30 seconds on it, as Reagan gets himself pickpocketed. Greenspoon crosses up there with Ellis. Lost the handle as Reagan will send this one the distance. Martin waiting for some options here. He will skate it himself, has some room in front of him to get going. The captain trying to drive through. He fires and he scores! The solo effort from the captain on the power play, and TCNJ tie the game at 1. End to end by Scott Martin. We'll take another look at it. Captain clutch from Martin. End to end, Luke Hughes style. Fires that one above the blocker's side. There of Tomas Spiro. And we are tied at 1. What a shot there from Martin. 17th point of the year, if you're including regular season stats, would be his 6th goal of the season. The captain getting things done for this TCNJ squad. One of the seniors, 9 seniors for this TCNJ team. As there's a big hit right in front of us. Greenspoon just got crunched, but he's able to keep the puck here. Lays this one off, fires another shot on. Spiro able to knock it down for a second. As it's kept here by Greenspoon again, trying to find Kushner. He fires this one, bouncing right towards the crease. Steered aside by Rutgers. TCNJ with all the pressure, looking for another one. That one saved by Spiro. Goes into the corner. That one takes a hop right in front of the TCNJ bench. Might have called it the dasher. As it's picked up here by Helkowski, who sends in. Albrecht trying to get to it. Helkowski able to keep him along the wall. 10:50 left to go in period 2. Kushner and Helkowski trying to go to work. Back up to the point now. Shot from the blue line. That one from Gatsonis goes high and wide. As Dupuis will send that one right into the bench there of TCNJ. Going back to that Martin goal, what a solo effort from him on the power play. The captain just deciding to keep it himself and saying, I'm going to take this one to the house. Drove all the way through, cut by one defender, and just ripped a wicked shot. High blocker side, beating Spiro. As Barrera can't keep this one in the zone. Reagan trying to get going now. Has Werfel with him, but it's going to be called offside. Off the draw, it's center Rice. This one won here by Rutgers. Sendecki trying to send this forward. Sek can't get this one deep in the zone. Sendecki across. Picked off there by TCNJ. Lagriola into the zone. Fighting there with Gorman along the wall. Coming over to help him is Ellis. That one went right through the low slot. Walter able to keep it in just above the circle. Does it again. Now Reagan able to get it out to Werfel. Has the lone Rutgers goals. He tries to dance through. Reagan with it now on the backhand. Trying to drive through. That one goes wide. Along the wall now. Werfel with it again. Trying to play this one back off the side of the cage as Barrera will pick it up. Has Reagan all over him. Sendecki able to keep it in at the point. Fires a shot. That one gets tipped, but not up into the netting. Thought that one might have had a chance to hit it, but it'll go back up to the point again. Gorman fires. That one's blocked away. Still in the zone, though, for Rutgers. Looking to go back to the point. Nearly another too many men for Rutgers. A sloppy line change there from them as they tried to get a defenseman off. That was within inches of a third too many men penalty there for the Scarlet Knights. Would have been the second of the period. Houlihan will keep the puck here with 8:45 left to go in period number 2. We're tied at 1 apiece. Askin fires. That one's blocked away. Stout with it, trying to spring it out the other way for Gley. Gley on a chance. Cuts by one, sends a defender flying. That was Butchko as Houlihan will keep the puck. Butchko along the wall. Fighting there with Stefanik. Puck out of the zone, trying to get going now as it's dumped in there by Smargon, and just covering up on it smartly there is Bucinic. Shots 21-14 in favor of Rutgers. The NECHL Playoffs on Breakout Sports Broadcasting are brought to you by the Jersey Pro League. The Jersey Pro League is the only summer league in New Jersey made up of entirely collegiate and professional hockey players. With 3 separate high school, college, and pro divisions alongside over 150 players and counting, the JPL is quickly becoming the most popular spot for all of New Jersey's best hockey talent. All their games are live streamed by us here on BSB and are scheduled at convenient times during weekdays all summer long, which means no more boring late-night men's league games. If you live within an hour of the Prudential Center, then head to jerseyproleague.com or find them on Instagram to sign up for the 2025 season, as this one bounces right in front of Bucinic. Big save by him again. But come join the JPL to be a part of the best summer league in the entire country and showcase your skills to all your teammates and friends. Once again, thank you to the Jersey Pro League for helping provide this amazing coverage of the NECHL Playoffs here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. As that one took a funny bounce right in front, and we're going to get it offside here on TCNJ. Spiro had to make a dangerous save there. That one got deflected in front by his own defenseman. Off the draw, Sendecki with it, trying to play lower to Hilliard. Played out there by Santo, trying to go the other direction now. Here goes Karabko. He fires, saved there by Spiro. Rebound was loose in the low slot as Santo has it again. No one in the middle as Greenspoon tried to pick it off, couldn't do so. Hilliard in a foot race with Sislo out the other way. Hilliard able to get there first with the puck, looking for somebody in front. Turner was the late man in, just couldn't get there in time as Hilliard has it again, trying to power move his way to the front. Turner with it on the backhand, fires on. Bucinic able to make the stop and hold on as Hilliard just tried to cross-check a man in front. And things starting to get a little bit chippy, as it doesn't seem like TCNJ is going to be able to get the change off here. Now they're able to do so. .6:54 left to go here in period number 2. Shots 24-16. TCNJ getting closer and closer to evening the shot totals. They've already evened the game at 1 apiece off the goal from the captain, Scott Martin. And for TCNJ, I mentioned it earlier, without the talents of Logan May, the leading goal scorer. So who's going to be the one to step up? The captain already doing so in this one for Martin. Who else can do it? As Helkowski just got dropped by Werfel as the 8s came together. Gatsonis able to take it away. Trying to find this one lower right in front. A huge save by Spiro. It won't go. What a chance there for the Lions. Reagan now trying to dance through. He gets taken down. A stick got knocked through, and Reagan gets wiped out at the net front. He went down hard. He might be hurt. Ran right into the post knee first. On the back check, I think that was Gatsonis who got the stick in to knock the puck away. Seems like Reagan might be all right. Sigh of relief for the Scarlet Knights. Reagan, the leading goal scorer so far this season for Rutgers in the regular season. 23 points in 18 games for the Haddonfield freshman. Puck taken here by Barrera. Along the wall looking for Gatsonis. Kushner can't get to that one as it's picked up by Barrera again. Up off the wall. Gatsonis can't get to that as Hilliard spins it back. Delayed offside as Stout looks for an option. Bouncing puck kicked into the zone by Helkowski. Jennings will chase here with 5:35 left to go in the second. Jennings chased there by Helkowski, able to keep him along the wall for a minute. Now taken by Dupuis. Sends the pass across. Delayed high stick there by TCNJ, and Stout will just touch up on it for the whistle. Faceoff will come back into the TCNJ end. Like I was mentioning earlier, we've got the rest of the NECHL playoffs coming tomorrow and Sunday. 2 games for the semifinal. Tomorrow afternoon and night. 3:45 and 6:45 the start times. The number 1 Oswego State waiting for the winner of this game tonight. That is the 3:45 game. And then the 6:45 as Bucinich pokes that one away. Houlihan fires another kick save by Bucinich. Like I was saying, the 6:45 game. RIT and Canisius. Canisius the 2 seed. RIT the 3, as we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the play. I think this is going to go against TCNJ. Indeed it will, as Spiro quickly heads to the bench. Extra skater on here for Rutgers. Rutgers nearly put it into their own net. The dangerous pass there from Houlihan. And now TCNJ touches up. That's 2 times of near own goals for Rutgers in this one, both in this period. Playing a little bit too loose. But either way, they're going to have a chance on the power play here. They're going to go back to the man advantage. Matthew Greenspoon going to the box for TCNJ. Off the draw, Rutgers with it, trying to find Hilliard in front. Now Turner with it again. 4:40 left to go here in period number 2, as this will go back up to the point for Reagan. Bounces on him, but he keeps it in the zone. Trying to find Turner in the circle. Plays this one across, can't get the pass through. Albrecht with it. Looking for options, plays back here. Albrecht with it again to Reagan. Looking for a lane, trying to get around from the captain, Martin. Reagan with it, he fires, rebound there. They can't get the shot off, it trickles just wide. That was Sek in the middle. Couldn't get the shot to go as it's picked up here by Albrecht. Albrecht driving in. Back up to the point for Reagan. 1:09 left to go on the power play. Pass across Turner. He fires, gloved up there by Busanic with the leather. Busanic is having himself a game. Excellent save there from Busanic. Came into this game with a 3-15-1 record, 4.69 GAA, and a 900 save percentage. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tomas Spiro, 6-7-1 record, 4.49 GAA, and an 881 save percentage. So Busanic having the better save percentage as Albrecht fires that one through traffic, bouncing right in front on the doorstep. They can't get that to go either, as Albrecht contains again one of the captains here for Rutgers. Across, Turner with it, looking for an option. 43 seconds left to go on the power play. Time winding down in the period as we're going to get a whistle. Another penalty is going to be on TCNJ here. And it looks like this may be the 23 of Rich Stefanik going to the box. Stefanik, one of the seniors on TCNJ from White House Station, New Jersey. Or actually, it doesn't seem like he's going to end up in the sin bin here. It looks like Matthew Korobko is going to go to the box, actually. They're going to call it an interference call. So now a 5-on-3. Actually, they took the power play off the board. Seems like there might be some confusion over in the penalty box. Now it's back up on there. It says 2:30, though. It seems like they're having some trouble on the other side of us here, correcting that. So while we're in the pause, just want to thank you once again for joining us here in this one today. See all of you in the chat. Over 100+ viewers here for game number 1 of the NECHL Playoffs. Thank you so very much for joining us here for this one tonight up here in Buffalo. We're super excited that we could make the trip up as John will pan to us here. How's it going, everybody? As it seems like we may be getting ready to go once again, but thank you again for joining us. Here in this one today, and for the entirety of the playoffs. It really means a lot to us here at BSB, and want to give a big shout out to the NECHL for allowing us to stream these games, allowing us to make the trip up. As it seems like we may be ready to go here. 3:31 left to go in period 2. Off the draw taken here by Reagan. Quick shot on goes wide. There's a dangerous chance as it's stuck on the back of the net. Now taken by Rutgers again. Turner plays this one lower. Down below the goal line, looking in front. Reagan there. Sharp angle shot held onto by Busanic. The last penalty that Korobko's actually serving is going to go to Mike Busanic. They're giving him an interference penalty. So Busanic is going to get the interference call, and I assume that's what Stefanik was talking with the referee about. But either way, we will play another 20 seconds of 5-on-3. TCNJ trying to kill this off. Shots 28-17 right now in favor of Rutgers, looking to try and get their 1-goal lead back. We're up by 1. Reagan with it now, walking high circle, lays off to Turner. Firing, Busanic able to make the stop. Still loose behind him, no whistle yet. Puck still loose. Now in front of the crease, they're going to wave off the goal. Puck went in, but the net came off. That net came off just barely before the puck went in. Let's take another look at it if we can. Colton Reynolds, our TD for today, going to try and pull it up for us. Bucinich was on top of it. There was still no whistle, and then finally, as the net got pushed off its moorings, they finally blew the whistle as the puck went into the back of the net. So now we're down to 5-on-4. TCNJ able to kill off the first penalty as now this one's sent in. That was a high-flying dump in. Nearly went right into the stands here. But it's picked up by Rutgers. 2:35 left to go on the second period. 1 minute left to go on the power play for the Scarlet Knights. Turner driving in onto the backhand, looking to power around the goal crease. Looking for an option. Back up to the point. At the blue line is Albrecht. Across. Reagan looking, firing through to Werfel, trying to get the shot off down to Turner. Looking, he goes up high and it goes out of play. I think Turner may want that one back. Just roofed it into the netting. Had a ton of time on that right side. Just couldn't get it into the back of the net as it's picked up by Reagan again. 37 seconds left to go on the power play. Turner to Albrecht. Looking across, Reagan there with it. He fires that one through, traffic's blocked. Albrecht with it again, able to keep it in at the blue line. Reagan across, finds Turner on the pass. Into the corner, he's hit there by Greenspoon. Turner with it again, 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Below the goal line now, Sek looking for options, finds Werfel, quick shot on. Save there by Bucinich. Save number 28 of the game already is walking in as Reagan, that shot goes wide. 6 seconds left to go on the power play. Into the corner it goes, this one is cleared. And TCNJ have a 3-on-1 out the other way. Out the other direction, Greenspoon with it, tries to get around the pass in front. That one goes just wide. Spiro might have got a piece of it as down went a TCNJ skater. It looks like Stefanik is down on the ice in the corner. And the trainer's going to come out here and take a look at him. And not sure who went into the box there for Rutgers. But either way, a power play opportunity for TCNJ. I think Stefanik might have got hit up high in the head, potentially with a stick or a shoulder. As the trainer will come over and look at him. And Coach Ducko about to the top of the circle there before walking back. And the referees will discuss this here. The captain's over near the referees right now. Stefanik still being tended to by the trainer. Looks like he's up to his knees right now, and now back up to his skates. As he'll get stick taps and claps all around. As on that 3-on-1 breakout play, Greenspoon tried to drive through. And it looked like Stefanik maybe got hit up high on the play as he will go off to the bench. Glad he can skate off under his own power. I'm sure he'll maybe get checked out a little bit more by the trainer as the captain's over to discuss with the referees. Right now, there's just a 2-minute power play on the board. So it's going to be just a 2-minute power play, and going to the box, the 13 of Jack Turner. So a massive opportunity for TCNJ to try and take the lead here with 1:18 left to go in period 2 on the man advantage. Butchko, first to the puck, he can't clear. Kept in there by Ellis. Barrera to Ellis, looking back to Martin. Scored the game tire. That one tipped on through by Kushner. Just couldn't get it on target. Went high as this one goes across to Ellis again. Bouncing puck into the corner. Under a minute left to go here in period number 2. Back up to Martin at the point. The captain looking, keeps it in, finds Ellis, sends this one lower to Barrera. Looking in front, has Kushner there, can't find him. Back in front to Ellis, trying to get a shot off, can't do so, has to peel out. Back to Barrera, 43 seconds left to go. Martin with it. Looking for a lane, finds a slower to Sislo, bouncing in front, saved by Spiro. Puck still loose, spinning in front, a big shot right in front. Puck still loose in the crease, trying to get it to go. TCNJ can't get it, and it's stuck underneath. And here we go, the fireworks starting to go off here in front of the net. Sendeki fell down right in front of the crease trying to block the shot, and he fell on top of it and did not move. I'm curious if he's going to get a penalty here. I wonder if he's going to get a delay of game potentially here. Indeed, he will. Now, this is a huge, huge moment for the Lions. Sendeki will go to the box. Delay of game call on him. And Martin for TCNJ trying to draw up a play here with 29 seconds left to go in period number 2. Still 1:11 left on the original Turner penalty. So now a 5-on-3 for the final 29 seconds of the second period. If TCNJ don't score, they'll start the third period with a short 5-on-3. It'll be about just under a minute 40. But 29 seconds left to go. Off the draw, won there by Rutgers, and they get the clear. Bucinich out to play it, sends it across to Helkowski, springs this to Barrera. 18 seconds left to go in the frame. He sends this one in, gives chase on it. Albrecht trying to clear. Martin able to keep it in at the point. Good play there from him. 10 seconds left in the period. Bouncing on Ellis. Ellis trying to get a shot off in front, taken away there by Reagan, and he will just send it all the way down the ice. And that will do it for period number 2. Just like the way we started this game tied, we're tied once again after 40 minutes of play, but this time it's 1-1. Rutgers and TCNJ both with a goal in period number 2. Goal scorers, the 8 of Max Werfeld for Rutgers and the 16 of Scott Martin for TCNJ. And the Lions will start the third period on the 5-on-3 power play for 42 seconds. Going into the third period. Shots at the end of 2, 29-20. We're tied at 1, so don't go anywhere. Set to be a fantastic third period here for the opening game of the NECHL Playoffs. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the NECHL Playoffs presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Corolla Pascal. We are tied 1-1 after 40 minutes of play. We head into the third, tied at 1 apiece. TCNJ on a 5-on-3 to start the third, and we're off for the final 20 minutes of this game. Martin with it. Has the game-tying goal right now as that one trickles just wide of the cage. Looking back up to the point now. Helkowski with it to the blue line across. Ellis finds Martin top circle. Across. Ellis again. He fires through traffic. That one trickles wide on the redirect. Barrera can't hold that, and it's cleared there by Rutgers. Martin with it again. 8 seconds left to go, a 5-on-3 time for the Lions as they drive in. Martin with it again. Martin fires. That one saved there by Spiro. Martin scored a goal just like that on the power play in the first period, driving in. In front, they score! Rich Stefanik gives TCNJ the lead, 2-1 on the power play. We'll take another look at it. Stefanik able to get this pass in front. Was sitting there right in the low slot after the puck cycled around. And just gets the tap in. Nothing Spiro can do about it. And the Lions have their first lead of the game. And it is a big time goal by Stefanik, giving the Lions the lead 2-1 here in the third, early in the third period. What an effort from this TCNJ squad, missing their leading goal scorer, or their leading scorer as a whole in Logan May, as it's picked up here by Greenspoon. Across to the point. That one trickles just wide, redirected in front. TCNJ doing a great job to keep this puck in the zone. Shots 30-22. As it's kept here, Walter fires a shot, saved there by Spiro. It's going to be Stefanik from Ellis as Spiro makes that save from way out in the neutral zone. It's picked up and cleared back to the neutral zone yet again by Rutgers. Gatsanis lays this one off. Sislo with it, back to Gatsanis again. Back to Sislo. TCNJ looking to now play spoiler. Up by a goal against this higher-seeded Rutgers squad. Fourth time between the teams they've met this year. The past two previous games have all ended in overtime. As it's picked up here by Stefanik again, trying to drive through, ducked by one hit as that one goes right in on the Spiro, and he will cover. The power play goal by Stefanik, his fourth goal of the season for the senior, including his regular season stats, puts him at 6 points in the 24-25 campaign, including the regular season. As Greenspoon will come onto the ice here. Off the draw, he has it for a second, trying to find Barrera, can't do so. Santo trying to lay the body in. Trying to get back on this is Walter. Walter trying to get it out of the zone, can't do so, but it takes a hop out of play with 17:03 left to go in period number 3. Martin is going to take this draw against Smargon. And Martin who scored the first TCNJ goal on the power play, has been used as kind of a utility defenseman and forward throughout this season. Primarily a D-man, but has been played as a forward when needed to, and does an excellent job on both positions as Butch goes chase back here. Picked up by Houlihan. He's able to find Smargon and stride quickly into the zone. He drives in on the backhand. Has to pull up at the goal line. Plays back up to the point. Houlihan there across to Butchko. Butchko spins it down low. Finds Askin. Askin along the wall. Played out by Walter again. Shots 30-24. 16-16 left to go in period 3. TCNJ now up 2-1 on the power play, or from the power play, as this one is fired on by Spiro makes the save with the pads. Picked up here by Nissan Jirachi. Sends this forward looking for Chang, can't find him. Gatsanis able to take it away. Picked up here by Kushner. Trying to get on the loose puck, him and Kata in a foot race. Kata gets there first. He gets bumped off the puck there by Butchko. The TCNJ bench looking for a call. They're not going to get it. We continue on. Big hits along the wall. Gatsanis laying the body as it's picked up here by Greenspoon. Walks by one defender with it. Trying to dance by another. Picked up by TCNJ, fired wide. Stout on it again as it comes out of the zone. Gatsanis with it again. Back up to Kushner. He tips it in. Spiro sends around. Nissan Jirachi there looking to try and get it out. He does. Sends here to Kata. Kata can't get by Sislo. Good stick work there from him. Helkowski and Kushner ran into each other as Sek can't get onto that. Delayed offside on the play. Now Sislo with it as he spins away there from Sek. Taken here by Sendeki. Can't keep it in the zone as Reagan picks up. Sends across, but that's going to be called for offside. Face off just to the left of us here in the middle of the bleachers here at the LECOM Harborcenter. Up here in Buffalo, New York. Was a beautiful drive up earlier today to get up here to Buffalo. About 6 hours or so on the ride up. As this one will go all the way into the Rutgers bench. Off the attempted clear there from the captain, Jennings. And it seems like we're going to get a face-off warning here to Rutgers. Reagan's going to get chased from the dot. Picked up here by TCNJ, trying to fire another shot right in the low slot. Won't go on target, as that will get lofted into the rafters here. Went straight up into the ceiling. So fresh set of legs coming on for TCNJ right now. 14-18 left to go here in the third. Rutgers now playing from behind for the first time in this game. We're up 1-0. Then we're tied at 1 as Reagan will pick it up off the attempted clear. Reagan gets that one poked away as Barrera trying to calm it down, can't do it. Reagan across. Able to find this one to Jennings, bouncing loose for Werfel, but couldn't get the backhander on as it's picked up and sent out by the Lions. Ellis dumps in. Back to get it as Albrecht. Had Barrera chasing on him as Albrecht will send this one across, trying to find Werfel. Stout there. Picked up by Reagan. And that's going to be skated in offside as Reagan getting into it there a little bit at the end with Lagriola. And Reagan is very upset as he will head back to his Scarlet Knight bench. Face-off won there by Rutgers as they drive in. Dupuis, he fires. That shot's blocked by the stick of Sislo as Gatsonis gets on it. Into the corner. This one rung around. Sislo trying to get on the puck again, up off the dasher. Gets it out of the zone. This is a big hit right at the face-off dot in the neutral zone. That was a big-time hit by Helkowski. We've seen him throw the body this year, as jumping on top of that is Spiro. Smart play there by Spiro to come out and jump on top of that. Now only a 5-shot disparity here between the two squads. Rutgers with 30, TCNJ with 25. TCNJ with the 1-0 lead, as now we're going to get a face-off warning to the Lions. Greenspoon will come out of the face-off circle. That time it's won by Rutgers again. They've won a lot of the face-offs here in this game already, as there's a huge hit along the wall. My goodness, Karabko just ran over a Rutgers skater. That was a big-time check along the hash marks there. As Sislo has this bounce away from him. Gatsonis is there to help him, though, as he sends around for Helkowski. Things starting to get a little chippy as Gatsonis goes the other way, trying to get on a 2-on-1 with it. Gatsonis looking right in front. That one went just wide. Matthew Karabko nearly made it a 2-goal lead for the Lions. What a chance there for TCNJ to give themselves a little bit of breathing room, as this is picked up here by Helkowski. Now taken and played up off the wall by Hilliard. Walter along the wall gets it out. Glye there, he can't handle. Martin now to Glye again. Glye tried to get through, couldn't do so. Good skate work there from Turner as he drives in. Hounded there by two Lions skaters. Solove back up to the point at the blue line. Sendeki sends back in deep. Solove with it again. Walter all over him. Glye there as well, as this puck is flipped up and out. Sendeki will chase. The 23s come together in the corner. Shot on, saved by Spiro again. Back up to the point for Martin. Martin fires through traffic. That one went wide. Poked out of the zone. Askin with it. Martin on the back check, able to get there, though, and knock it away. He sends around. Stefanik there. Has the game-winning goal right now, if it holds. Nissan Girachi with it. Trying to spring this for Smargon. Driving to the near side boards. Couldn't do so, as this bounces right at the blue line. Delayed offside, as Stout will pick up the puck with 11 minutes left to go here in the third period. Trying to drive in Kushner with it now. Can't dance by. Looking to go for the toe drag there, as it's spun back by the Scarlet Knights. Albrecht sends to Kata. Plays this one across, looking for Jennings. He can't handle. Has to play back to Albrecht. Albrecht sends up to Nissan Girachi, who tips in, no icing. Gatsonis gets this up to Santo. Sends across. Finds Stout. Stout to Stanto. He dumps in. And covering up on it is Tomas Spiro. The NECHL Playoffs on Breakout Sports Broadcasting are brought to you by the Jersey Pro League. The Jersey Pro League is the only summer league in New Jersey made up of entirely collegiate and professional players. With 3 separate high school, college, and pro divisions alongside over 150 players and counting, the JPL is quickly becoming the most popular spot for all of New Jersey's best hockey talents. All their games are live streamed by us here at BSB and are scheduled at convenient times during weekdays all summer long, which means no more boring late-night men's league games. If you live within an hour of the Prudential Center, head to jerseyproleague.com or find them on Instagram to sign up for the 2025 season. As this is played across here for Werfel, he fires. That one's blocked in front. But come join the JPL to be a part of the best summer league in the entire country and showcase your skills to all your teammates and friends. As Rutgers has it yet again. This one fired on by Houlihan, kicked aside, a huge stop by Busanic. What a save by Busanic, as there's a big hit right in the middle on Barrera. TCNJ wanted a call, so did the faithful here for the Lions. A bunch of the parents making the drive up here. As driving in is Butchko, he gets pickpocketed as Barrera will play out and we get a whistle. It's going to be a slashing call. I think this might be on TCNJ. It looks like it will be. It'll be on Lagriola. So a slashing call on the Lions, and Rutgers will go to the power play here with 9:24 left to go in the third, down by a goal, looking to tie it. Before we get into the power play, once again, just want to say a big thank you to the Jersey Pro League and the JPL, or the JPL, as most people call it, for helping these games be possible here on BSB. Back up to the point now. Reagan with it on the power play. Albrecht there to Reagan. High circle. Looking, playing this one lower. Trying to find somebody in the slot. They can't do it as Reagan has it back. Sends here to Sek. Back to Reagan. They play catch. Down to Sek again. Trying to go back up to the point for Werfel. Couldn't connect. It'll go all the way down. Albrecht. Now to Reagan. Trying to play this puck across, looking for second of the zone is Turner. Him and Barrera come together. Turner with it again. Turner looking, playing lower to Sek. Rutgers looking to get set up. Werfel with it. Had the opening goal of this game and the NECHL Playoffs earlier in the second frame. He has it once again. Across. Albrecht with it. Down low to Reagan. High circle. Winds up the clap bomb. Saved by Bucinic. Another big stop by Bucinic as this one goes right through the crease and away. Will come all the way out of the zone with 50 seconds left to go on the power play. Trying to drive in. Rutgers can't do it. It's cleared there by Stefanik. "35 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Scarlet Knights. Time winding down on the clock, under 8 minutes left to go in the third as that one goes wide from Reagan. Reagan, the 1-2 watch for Rutgers. Him and Werfel. The men that TCNJ have to try and control here as Greenspoon will go the other way. Trying to dance by Jennings onto the backhand, saved by Spiro on the rebound, just trickled away from Santo. As now we're back to 5-on-5. Reagan walking through to Kata, driving through. That one saved by Bucinic on the doorstep again. Mike Bucinic having himself a night. As this is poked forward by Santo. Now taken and dumped into the zone, though, by Karabko. Like I said, we're back to 5-on-5. 7 and change left to play here in the third. Up off the glass and tipped in. Sislo versus Askin driving into the zone. Sislo gets the body on him as Martin will pick it up. The captain gets it out to the neutral zone. Jennings will pick this up. Askin lays here for Smargon. Driving in, he fires, saved there by Bucinic. Bounced behind the cage though. Jennings deep in the zone, spins this one back, knocked down though by TCNJ. Looking to clear, they do. Kushner trying to get to it. With it, Kushner has a chance here, trying to drive it on Butchko. Spinning this pass back, just couldn't find Greenspoon. Kushner maybe should have tried to shoot that on the backhand. As Ellis with a big time check right at center ice on Askin. The nines coming together there. As Solove will take the puck. Solove able to keep it in the zone, sends this one lower to Greenspoon along the wall. Just above the hash marks. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Solove to the point. Sendeki fires through traffic, that goes wide. Butchko sends around, he gets hit there in the corner by Kushner. They came together as Helkowski will get it out of the zone. Won't have enough juice to go for an icing. As Butchko will pick up the puck. He finds Kata. Nearly got pickpocketed, but he's able to keep it and drive in. Kata with it. He fires this one redirected in front. Bucinic got a piece of it as it's ringed around. Will it come out of the zone? It does not. Now it does as Turner couldn't keep it. Pass through. Helkowski with it, trying to get away there from Gorman as He spins down below the goal line, gets taken down to the ice. Out the other way, Lagriola can't get to that one. A big hit right along the TCNJ bench on Turner. That was Gatsanis with a crunch. Helkowski now sends into the zone. No icing on the play, they wave it off. Jennings with it, can't get it out. Kept there by Barrera right in front, they can't get that to go. They were looking in front for Lagriola as Sislo will play back to Martin. Time winding down for Rutgers, we're under the final 5 minutes. Albrecht looking to play Captain Clutch just as Martin did. Dumped in there by Stefanik. Ringed around for Jennings. Picked up here by Rutgers again in their own end. Trying to get going. Dupuis with it across into some open ice. Martin is there to steer it back out. Stefanik sends this up to Glei, who sends into the zone. Albrecht with it again. Tries to play across. Under 4 minutes now. Rutgers trying everything they can. TCNJ has been great defensively so far as Reagan driving and closed off there by Sislo. Puck going around. Houlihan at the point puts this back in deep. Greenspoon will go to it first. 3:40 left to go. He nearly got taken down. Puck still deep in the corner. Bouncing puck. Reagan trying to fire. It goes wide. Houlihan back down below the goal line again as Sek tries to play it on the back door. Werfel with it. The man who opened the scoring in the game. Can't get to it in time. Sek sends around, looking for Reagan. Loose puck along the wall. Reagan's closed up by Helkowski. Shot from the blue line goes high and wide. Sek with it again. At what point does Spiro come out for the extra skater? Still a little bit too early for Rutgers. Still with 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Glei with it, able to get it out of the zone. Finds Helkowski. On the opposite side, Helkowski trying to get it away from Houlihan, can't do so. Spinning towards the crease, Spiro got a tap in on it. Up off the wall, dumped in by Lagriola. Shots 37-28 in favor of Rutgers. 2:35 left to go here in the third. Trying to get to that was Barrera. Icing waved off yet again. He got a stick to it as this is played forward looking for Kata. No icing. That one's waved off. 2:20 left to go now in the frame. Nissan Jirachi keeps this in the zone. Stout will go back and collect here. That one gets by Sendeki and will go all the way down the ice here with 2:08 left to go in the third period. And I'm wondering if Rutgers is going to take a timeout here. Spiro waiting for the signal to go to the bench with 2:08 left to go. No timeout yet from Rutgers. And now they elect to use it. So over on the other side of us here, head coach Joe Dixon will try and draw something up to tie this game at 2 apiece here between Rutgers and TCNJ. The Scarlet Knights down by a goal right now. Spiro, it seems like, will go back into his cage and wait for the signal. Faceoff is going to be deep in the TCNJ end. Off the icing call. We are set for a wild finish for the end of this game. Before we get started for the final 2:08 of this third period and game number 1 of the NECHL Playoffs up here in Buffalo, want to say thank you to all of you tuning in All 133 of you here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. It really means a lot to us here at BSB. For all of you tuning in, thank you for doing so. You tuned into a great one. Make sure you tune into the rest of them tomorrow and Sunday as well. Werfel will be chased from the dot. Spiro halfway to the bench. Rutgers trying to win the draw. They can't do so. Picked up here by Stout. He plays across. Walter with it. Looking to get it out of the zone. They're able to do so. No icing. It's waved off. Under 2 minutes to go now here in the game. Picked up by Reagan. Spiro waiting for the signal. He's going to go to the bench. Extra skater coming on here for Rutgers. Werfel with it. Extra skater is going to be Hilliard. Puck moved around. Hilliard with it along the wall. Looking, bouncing puck in front, goes back up to the point for Reagan. Reagan to Albrecht. 1:30 left to go. Fired through traffic. That one gets redirected wide. Dangerous chance for Rutgers again. Under 90 seconds to go in the game. Albrecht through traffic. Blocked again. Bucinich might have got a piece of that. Albrecht looking. Werfel in his skates. Back to Albrecht again. To Reagan. Looking across. Werfel there. Winds up the shot. Saved by Bucinich. Puck still loose on the rebound. That goes wide. Bucinich with another big stop. Up off the wall. Martin can't clear. Kept by Werfel. 1:04 left to go here in the game. Hilliard with it. Right in front. Kicked aside by Bucinich. How did he get the pad down as Werfel with it again? Poked away there by TCNJ. Under a minute left to go now in the game. 50 seconds left here in the third. Werfel with it to Albrecht. Looking for a lane through traffic. He fires on the rebound. It goes up and high. Fans calling for a high stick. They're not going to get it. Picked up by TCNJ trying to clear. They can't do so. Tired group out on the ice. Werfel with it through traffic. It goes wide. 30 seconds left in the game. Trying to clear again. They can't do it. Reagan keeps it. Now picked up by Barrera. Looking for the empty cage. It goes just wide. And we are going to get a timeout from TCNJ.
Timeout, New Jersey.
Mike Bucinich has been the answer for these TCNJ Lions. Let's take a look at that last save that he made. This pad save right on the doorstep against some of Rutgers' best skaters, right in front, somehow got the pad down. Super quick reaction save. We're down to the final 19.6 seconds. Extra skater still on here for Rutgers. TCNJ looking to hold on. It comes down to this as it's picked up here by Stout. He can't clear off the faceoff. Down below the goal line, Hilliard with it. Back up to the point for Albrecht. Looking through traffic, kicked aside. On the rebound, they score! 9 seconds left in the third. And Alex Sek gets it done. Ties the game at 2. Oh my goodness. Let's take another look at it. Bucinich made the initial stop. Then on the rebound, it's picked up here by Sek. He finds himself all alone right on the back door at the end of this play. On the rebound, just puts it home. And as the final seconds tick off, we will head to overtime to kick off the NECHL Playoffs. For the third game in a row between Rutgers and TCNJ, we will head to overtime. The last 2 games Rutgers has won in the OT frame. And TCNJ just couldn't close it out in the final 9 seconds. So we'll head to the extra period here. We'll step aside for a brief moment just to catch our breath, and then we'll be back for the overtime frame. We'll see you in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Crola Pascal. You're watching NECHL Ice Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. We are here for overtime between the number 4 Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the number 5 College of New Jersey. Rutgers off the stick of Alex Sek with the extra skater on, ties things up with 9 seconds left to go in the third period to make this a 2-2 game. And for the third game in a row between these two teams, we'll head to overtime. Picked up here by TCNJ in their own end. Greenspoon up off the wall. And for those watching, it is 5-on-5, 20 minutes since it is playoffs. No 3-on-3 here. We're full 5-on-5. And if no one scores here in the OT frame in the first one, we'll continue on for another 20 and go to double OT. It's picked up here by TCNJ as they will send into the zone. Chasing after it goes Helkowski. Bouncing puck goes to Sislo in the neutral zone. He knocks it down, sends it in. Shots are 41-28. As that one's fired on by Reagan, kicked aside by Bucinich. He has been superb all night. As it's taken here by Greenspoon out the other way. Breakaway chance here for Greenspoon. Walking in, that one stopped by Spiro. And here we go with the fireworks afterwards. Kushner getting into it. Not even a minute in to the OT frame. Both teams with golden opportunities. Reagan one way, Greenspoon the other. What a game this has been. What an opener to the NECHL playoffs. The games tomorrow have a lot to live up to already. John McCouche will be on the call for both those games tomorrow, currently doing camera right now. For us here at BSB, as that one trickles wide off the shot there from Ellis. Albrecht and Hillier getting the assists on the Alex Sek game-tying goal with 9 seconds left in the third as Turner fires in. Saved by Bucinich with the blocker. Into the corner it goes, looking in front. Back up to the point now for Butchko. Butchko with it at the blue line. He sends in. Turner there with it again. Bouncing puck over to the opposite corner. Up to the point now. Butchko will have to track back here on this with 18:25 left to go here in the OT frame. Butchko driving in, looking to power around Walter. Center that in front, no one was there. Sendecki at the point though, keeps it. Another shot goes trickling wide there. As Turner tries to spin that pass back, can't do so as Butchko will contain again. Sendecki sends in. No icing, it's waved off as Walter will go back and collect here. Has it stolen away by Turner. He's one of the ones to watch here in this overtime frame. Reagan, who hasn't been on the ice yet for Rutgers, the other. Picked up here by Turner. Nearly had it taken away there by Stefanik as that one bounced right in front for Kata. Kata sends this one through, no icing. It was tipped by Getsonis. Hilliard to chase on it with him. Into the wall they go together. Hilliard looking right in front of the doorstep. It won't go. Bucinich somehow got the pad down. Kata gets drilled at center ice by Getsonis as Sislo will go down to the ice with Nissan Jirachi. Puck sent around here by TCNJ. It doesn't get out of the zone though. Chang down low. Still with the puck, back up to the point for Jennings. Across, bounced off of Albrecht's skate. Looking to send this out, knocked down by Albrecht, but it's going to be called for a high stick. Faceoff will come back into the Rutgers end. And if we can, let's try and take another look at that Bucinich save if we have it. Mike Bucinich has been the difference here in this one today. Hilliard with a great job driving into the zone. And this play right in front, Rutgers nearly won the game. But Mike Bucinich says no yet again. He has been amazing here in this one. Has stopped 40 of 42 in this game. Helkowski trying to get to this puck alongside Reagan. These two ones to watch for both their teams as it's picked up by Greenspoon. Greenspoon with it, trying to find Helkowski in stride as him and Sek go into the wall, looking for Greenspoon in front, just couldn't get there. Sendecki was on the back check. Picked up here by Werfel. Reagan with it, trying to use his big speed to get around the captain. Martin can't do so. Great positioning from Martin there as it's picked up again by Rutgers. Spun back, saved by Bucinich. That shot was from Werfel. Open the scoring will be something if he was able to win this game as this one bounces here for Butchko. Fired wide of the cage. Walter on it, along the wall, bouncing for Helkowski. Trying to get there in time, knocks it away there from Sek. As Greenspoon comes together with Butchko, trying to play this puck forward. Helkowski had it for a second. Looking for the puck, he's able to knock it down with a glove and send it around. Butchko and Greenspoon come together along the wall. Picked up here by Reagan. Looking to send this one for Hilliard all the way down. He beats out the icing. Hilliard with it, awaiting some help. Fresh legs on here for Rutgers. As Gatsonis will get on this. Gatsonis driving into the zone. He fires that one on to Spiro, and he's able to hold on with 15:24, or 15:23 rather, left to go in the OT frame. Off the face-off one there by the Lions. Puck pitched in deep there by TCNJ, trying to get right back on it. Picked up here, though, by Albrecht, and he's able to send it out of the zone. Turner the other way. Has Kata on his left side as he gets by one defender. Looking in front, no one home there for Rutgers as Jennings will contain. Loose puck picked up here by Ellis. Ellis tried to flip a pass through, poked in there by Sislo. He got railroaded there with Turner. They came together hard. Turner took a hard bump there, but he's able to get right back up. Gets by Sislo for a second. Taken here by Ellis. He sends it on to Spiro, kicks it aside. Down into the corner, Lagriola. TCNJ in the midst of a change as they try and spring this out the other way. Knocked down by Kata with a high stick. And TCNJ just waiting for the whistle, and now we get one. This will come all the way back into the Rutgers end again. Second high stick here of the OT frame for Rutgers. 14:31 left to go here in OT. On the face-off, chased from the dot is Smargon. Solove will come in to take it. He's able to win the puck, uses the body to contain it. Laid off here for Butchko. Already almost 6 minutes gone here in the overtime as that one bounces by Martin. Him and Smargon in a foot race now into the corner. Smargon able to beat him there to it. Trying to play to Solove. Martin with it again. The captain looking to be clutch yet again. He fires that one gloved up by Spiro. What a save there with the leather. My goodness, what a save by Spiro. Martin nearly put it top shelf yet again. Let's take another look at it. Martin trying to go end-to-end for the second time in this game. Tied the game at 1 earlier in the second period, and what a save this was by Spiro with the glove as Reagan will go the other way. Reagan with a chance here. Reagan plays a pass across, looking to go backdoor. No one was there. Reagan just overskated it a little bit. And Jennings takes a shot right in front of us from Kushner as Reagan has it again. Now picked up by Kushner. Kushner has that stolen away by Sek. Bouncing puck, Reagan with it. He fires. Saved there by Bucinic, but not out of the zone. Albrecht with it. Reagan buzzing. Plays the puck across. Saved by Bucinic with the leather. Both goaltenders digging in for this one. Save after save after save on both sides of the ice. Shots 45-31 in favor of Rutgers, but we are tied at 2 here in overtime. Here from the LECOM Harborcenter in Buffalo, New York. Shot fired on, looking to go back door. That was Lagriola as he tries to get on it again behind the cage. Bouncing puck right into the slot. TCNJ trying to get a stick to it. Couldn't do so. Picked up by Dupuis. He finds Turner. Has himself pickpocketed. Out of the zone it comes. Ellis across Barrera. Trying to dance through the defense. Gets knocked down there by Albrecht. Wanted an interference call. Wasn't going to get it as Dupuis picks it up. Finds Hilliard. Can't get away from Stout there as Martin is being chased back in his own end. Finds Lagriola though. Across to Barrera. Gets a stick to it. Albrecht there to keep it away from him. Butchko finds this to Dupuis. Now to Hilliard. He can't hold on as Martin will contain again. Up off the wall. Albrecht with it. 12:30 left to go here in the overtime frame. Martin picks up the puck. He sends in deep. TCNJ in the midst of a change here. Along the wall, trying to get to it. Greenspoon there, looking to center in front. A massive save with the glove there by Spiro. Tomas Spiro. Now showing why he's the #1 goaltender for this Rutgers squad. .12:16 left to go here in the overtime frame. Thank you all so very much for joining us here in this one as Reagan tries to break through the defense. Reagan with it in on Bucinic. A massive stop by Bucinic yet again. And we're going to get the whistle. Net may have come off its moorings. Bucinic may be a little shaken up on the play as well. Seems like he's all right. Let's look at that save yet again. Mike Bucinic take a bow. Reagan walked right on through, and somehow Bucinic in transition to the other side. And the trainer might come out here and look at Bucinic. Hopefully he's okay. If TCNJ can pull out the victory, he is the first star without a doubt. Hands down, if TCNJ can pull it off. 12:01 left to go. here in the overtime. Shots 46-32 in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Vucinic seems like he's good to go. Trainer will walk back to the scorer's box. .12:01 left to go here in overtime. Who will be the victor? Who's going to be the hero here for these squads? Reagan fires. That one goes just wide. He's been all over the ice here in the OT period. Hasn't found Twine yet. Has been shut out of the game so far. Trying to keep it here yet again. Reagan back up to the point. Albrecht with it. Back to Reagan. Gets that one sticked away as Jennings will have it. Jennings looking through traffic. That one's blocked by Sislo. Up off the wall and comes out of the zone. Played forward into the zone quickly. Sek with it. Just can't get that one on the handle. Werfel comes together there with Stefanik. Bouncing puck below the goal line now is Reagan. Reagan looking to the point. Albrecht there across to Jennings. Jennings looking, trying to get a shooting lane. Can't find one yet. Looking, has to play down low. That one's blocked away in front again. We're going to get a whistle here for a hand pass. I think this might be on Rutgers, and it's going to come out of the zone. Face off in front of us here as this is taken by Rutgers right back in. Dupuis trying to get to it. Has Hilliard in front. That one knocked off the waffle board of Vucinic. Out of the zone it comes. Picked up here, out the other way they go. TCNJ with it. Had that one stripped away. That was Santo. As Greenspoon lays the body. Sendecki with it. Trying to drive in. He can't get the shot off. Gatsanis was all over him as it goes into the corner. Up off the wall, Dupuis able to keep it in the zone. Bouncing puck, kept here by Turner. Puck goes lower, now back up to Sendecki at the point. Looking for a lane to get it in deeper. Greenspoon all over the wall right now. Bouncing puck, pops out to Gatsanis. Finds Helkowski. Helkowski trying to just dump this in, get some fresh legs on for his team as he lays the hammer down below the goal line. Dupuis with it. Can't get by Stout. Some good stand-up defense from him as Helkowski lays the body again on Turner. Now picked up here by Martin. The captain trying to go. He first puts it just wide of the far post. Dangerous chance there for Martin again as Butchko will send it out. High stick on the play. No one is going to touch on it. And we're going to get the whistle. Face-off right back in the Rutgers end with 9:31 left to go in overtime. Face-off one back here by TCNJ off the draw. Back up to the point again. Martin winds up the cannon. That one's blocked in front by the skates of Albrecht. The two captain defensemen have been superb here in this game as Lagriola sends this around. Into the corner, Ellis. There on Albrecht. Kata out the other way. Nissan Girachi tries to spin a pass across for Chang as it's picked up and sent into the zone by Barrera. Lays it off. Ellis puts that shot wide. Barrera into the corner. Ellis there. He takes a big hit. Picked up here by the two of Gorman. Nissan Girachi. Under 9 to play now in overtime. He takes a big check at the blue line. Out goes Kata. Kata with it. Trying to dance through. Walking right in front. Chang put it in. Is it going to count? I don't think this goal is going to count. The puck got knocked in. Referees are going to discuss this one. It doesn't look like it's going to stand. So we will continue on here in overtime. Somehow, Businic did enough to keep that puck out. Werfel versus Matthew Greenspoon in the face-off dot, and Greenspoon's going to be chased from it. Korobko's going to take the draw. Along the wall, Reagan with it back up to the point. Albrecht there, he fires through traffic, it goes wide. Rutgers trying to get their top players out all at the same time as it's picked up here by Albrecht. Finds Jennings. Trying to drive into the zone quickly. With it, he fires, that one goes up and over the bar. Bouncing puck on the near side, won't go. Picked up here by Werfel, trying to walk in and place it across, just couldn't get it through. Out the other way, Korobko with it. Has Glei on his right side. Korobko along the wall, shut down there by Albrecht. This one sent around. 8 minutes left to go here in OT. Reagan trying to gain speed, looking to get around Walter. Fired, kicked aside by Businic. Spun back into the front for a moment, but it's picked up by TCNJ. Glei with it. Waiting for some help. Opts to play it for Greenspoon. He sends in. Greenspoon with it. Tried to play back to the point. This one lofted out by Sek. Glove down by Reagan. Picked up by Stout at his own blue line. He sends this one in deep. Spiro kicks out aside with the pads. Sendecki. Hard around. Finds Sek. He is crunched along the wall by Halkowski as it's sent by Werfel into the zone looking for Reagan. Halkowski with it now. Has Kushner trying to play into the zone. No icing, it's waved off as Kushner goes alongside Butchko. They go in hard together as Halkowski comes in to join them. Along the wall, Halkowski able to keep it down there. 7:14 left to go here in the overtime. Werfel with it. Able to keep it along the wall for now. Looking for an option here as he will just flip it back up to the point. It gets by Martin though. Dangerous play as if Martin could keep that in. Shots 48-34 right now in favor of the Scarlet Knights. Tied at 2. 6:50 to play here in overtime. If no one scores in the final 6:45 of this OT frame, as Martin fires on a rebound, chance there for him again, won't go. Another chance, Lagriola has that one go by him. But if no one scores here in the final 6:35, we'll head to double overtime. As it's picked up here by Halkowski, right on the doorstep, it won't go. Lagriola was right there. Rutgers now with it, trying to drive in Dupuis. He fires, save there by Businic again. Another shoulder save for him. Save number 47 of the game for Mike Businic. Trying to clear is Ellis. He gets it out of the zone. Chasing after it goes Greenspoon. Picked up here by Dupuis. He sends across. Albrecht, stretch pass, broken up in front, trying to drive in. There is Turner, no offsides, we continue. Turner with it, he goes down hard there with Gatsonis. Turner with it again, spins it back in front, another chance, Nissan Girachi is there. Him and Greenspoon come together along the wall. Albrecht keeps it in at the point. Good keep there from him again as Nissan Girachi nearly had his pocket picked by Gatsonis. He falls down. Looking Kata, he fires, couldn't get all the shot through. Businic gets another big stop. What a game it has been so far, and we still got 5:23 left to go of overtime. Along the wall, puck is just pinned there. 3-on-3 along the wall as Albrecht gets it from Reagan. Back to Reagan, high slot, he fires, saved by Businic. Off the face-off. One there by Rutgers. They're able to keep it in the zone. Sendecki sends that one in. Took a funny bounce off the end board there off the deflect from Businic. Kept in the zone by Rutgers again down in the corner. Sendecki able to do so. Now below the goal line, Greenspoon along the wall. Sek is there with him, the man who tied the game at 2 with 9 seconds left to go in the third period. Sprung out here looking for Helkowski. He can't get a handle on it. Played across. No one there for TCNJ. They're going to wave off the icing, though. Butchko picks up the puck. Knocked away. Looking to try and play Kushner. He gets held up by Butchko. No call. We continue. Trying to get on this. Reagan has it bounce on him. Able to keep the puck, though. Trying to get away from Walter. Able to do it. Still with the puck at the hash marks. Kushner with a great back check there to poke it away. 2-on-1 here for TCNJ. Kushner with Helkowski. Kushner taken down to the ice there by Butchko. Helkowski still with it, though. Looking for an option at the point. It comes all the way back out to Stout. Under 4 to play here in overtime. Martin along the wall finds Greenspoon, who sends in. Helkowski will go to the bench, as will Stout. 2 fresh legs on for TCNJ. Quick shot saved there by Spiro as Greenspoon will get on it in the corner. He's knocked down, nearly ran into the referee. Looking turnaround shot on the other side. That one's saved by Spiro again. A goaltender's duel right now here in the overtime frame. Both have been beaten twice, but have made save after save after save after save here in overtime as that faceoff is won by TCNJ. Martin fires on the rebound. No one can convert for TCNJ. Puck still deep in the zone, though. Taken by Jennings, played out. Martin on it again. The captain looking. Plays to Greenspoon across, looking there for Glide, can't get on it. Albrecht with it. He is crunched along the wall there by Stefanik. Dupuis with it now, driving him, but that's going to be called offside on Rutgers. .303 left to go here in the overtime frame. One there by Rutgers on the draw. Jennings able to pick it up. Finds Solove. He tips in. Knocked away there by Stout with the glove, and he's able to clear. This will go for an icing, though, on TCNJ, and the faceoff will come all the way back into their own end. Here with 2:44 left in OT. And just a reminder, or 2:49, excuse me, in overtime. But just a reminder, if no one scores in the final 2:49, we'll head to double overtime for another 20 minutes. Quick shot saved by Busanic with the paddle. Got just enough of it with the stick as Stout will get this across the blue line and in. He fires. Spiro knocks that away into the high glass. Along the wall, Sendecki's able to keep it away. Looking to get it out of the zone is Reagan with some speed along the wall. Tries to get by Stout, can't do so. Good stick work there from him as it's cleared all the way down again, no icing. Shots 52 to 39. 50 saves for Mike Busanic in the game. All he needs now is for his forwards to do the job and try and get the game winner as Stout will send this around. Spiro has been fantastic as well here in the overtime frame. Sendecki able to keep it. Werfel has that bounce on him. Gatsonis driving in. Fires that on to Spiro. He will glove that up and hold on here with 1:44 left to go in the period. Off the draw, one by TCNJ again, trying to spin and shoot. They can't do so. Was blocked in front, up off the high glass and out. And this will go for an icing here on Rutgers. 1:33 left to go here in overtime. Will we see double OT? Looking more and more likely, as we're just 93 seconds away from it becoming a reality. Off the draw, one by TCNJ again. Another shot. That one's blocked in front. Greenspoon on it. Trying to get to it, can't do so. Bounce for Butchko. Can't clear. Dupuis across. Ellis sends this one around looking for Greenspoon. 1:17 left here in the game. Greenspoon with it, trying to go back up to the point here for Martin. He's being hounded, gets taken down to the ice. No call, we continue. Great keep there from Helkowski as he gets tangled up there. Out the other way goes Turner. Turner driving in with it, tries to power through, can't do it. Under a minute left to go here in overtime. Shot onto Bucinich, and he will cover for the whistle. Werfel versus the 6 of E.J. Gley in the faceoff dot. 50 seconds left to go here in overtime as Albrecht has it at the point, plays lower to Reagan. In front, Werfel fires, it goes just wide. Sendecki in front, bouncing puck deflected as that one trickles just through the crease again. Gley with it, can't get to it in time. Werfel with a great keep, finds Sendecki trying to find Reagan. Plays it through his legs, able to get it lower to Sek, the man who tied the game with 9 seconds left to go to send this thing to the overtime. 22 seconds left to go now in the frame. Walter gets taken down. Reagan tries to go for the lacrosse move, just can't get it on his stick. And we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the play. It's going to go against TCNJ. Extra skater on quickly here for Rutgers. Looking, Sek can't get it to go. Looking in front, a huge diving block. Barrera got down, and Bucinich is now able to cover with .9 left to go in overtime. What a block by Barrera, sliding down head first to block that shot. And TCNJ are going to go to the penalty box now with .9 seconds left to go here in OT. Is it even enough time to get a shot off for Rutgers? It's going to be Stout to the box. The sophomore from Three Bridges going to the box. Chased from the dot is Reagan. Werfel will come in. And that will do it for the first overtime. We'll head to a second. To double OT we go here between Rutgers and TCNJ. Tied 2-2 after 80 minutes. Shots 54-39. At the end of overtime, it has been a heck of a game so far. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to intermission. They're going to do an ice cut, and then we'll be back for double OT. And Rutgers are going to have a prime opportunity. They'll start the double overtime on the power play. But we're going to step aside. Thank you once again for joining us. We've got some late night hockey here on BSB. We're going to step aside, take a short break, regroup ourselves here for the double OT, try and catch our breaths after that initial overtime. But we'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the NECHL Playoffs presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name's Carlo Pascal. To double overtime we go between the number 4 Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the number 5 College of New Jersey Lions. Rutgers starting double overtime on the power play. The opportunity for the Golden Goal to send them to round number 2 against Oswego tomorrow at 3:45. TCNJ looking to play spoiler. Albrecht with it, plays lower. Already 80 minutes of hockey gone. Albrecht across to Reagan, back to Albrecht to Werfel. Werfel sends lower, Sislo with it. Looking for an option, can't get it out of the zone. Now he does, Werfel couldn't keep it. Chased back is Albrecht. 1:20 left to go on the power play for the Scarlet Knights here in double overtime. Puck going all the way down to Bucinic, and he will cover. Shots 54-39 in favor of the Scarlet Knights. 52 saves for Mike Bucinic in between the pipes for TCNJ. Off the draw, Albrecht with it across. Reagan there, 1:08 left to go on the power play. Kicked aside by Bucinic again. Another save tallied for him. Picked up here by TCNJ trying to clear. Now Sek with it, the man who tied the game in the third period, what seems oh so long ago, as Reagan fires that trickles wide. Taken here by TCNJ and cleared by Lagriola. Spiro sends this one all the way down to Werfel. 39 seconds left to go on the power play for Rutgers. Werfel trying to go to work down low in the corner. Taken here by Sek yet again. Sek spinning that one just wide. Turner was on the back door, just a little bit too far of the post. He has it now below the goal line. Another wraparound chance. That one trickles just wide of the far post again. Sek with it to Butchko. He fires waffle boarded into the corner by Bucinic as it's picked up by Turner. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. Looking to try and shovel that home, can't do so. Turner with it again. Looking for an option. Back up to Jennings, trying to fire through traffic. Blocked away there by Sislo. Tired legs in front. Bucinic stands tall and makes the save. What else can I say that hasn't been said about Mike Bucinic here in this one already? I think I've ran out of words of what to call him at this point. It's been a long day for us here at BSB. Up at 4:30 in the morning trying to get here for the playoffs up here in Buffalo. Now 9:33 at night. It's been a long one. As TCNJ were able to get some fresh legs on there after the whistle. Down went a line. It's picked up here by the 12 of Barrera. The assistant captain trying to drive this into the zone, gets held up at the blue line for a second. Halkowski trying to find Barrera again, can't do so. Out the other way. Dupuis. Hit there by Halkowski, picked up by Martin, the captain. Tied the game at 1 earlier in the second period as Cotta will pick up the puck. Down to Sendeki. Sendeki with it along the wall. Chased there by Halkowski. Gorman with it. Out to the neutral zone. Sislo got a stick tap to it. Cotta has this one knocked away as Martin will pick things up. Martin, the captain, trying to play captain clutch. Driving into the zone. He first puts that one high and wide. Reagan can't keep that. Fired on. Stefanik puts that one wide of the cage. Martin trying to get on this. Now down in the corner, Stefanik with it. Driving into the net front, couldn't get it on target. Looking in front, back up to Martin, high slot. Martin fires, that one saved by Spiro. Santo moves this one around. Greenspoon with it. Back up to the point is Sislo. Sislo with it, playing lower to Greenspoon. TCNJ with a bundle of chances here as this one goes to Santo again. Reagan around, Greenspoon with it, trying to keep it. He can't do so. Kept in, though, by Sislo. Good job to do it. As this one bounces right in front, Stefanik nearly got there. It bobbled on him as he sends this one all the way around again. Tired legs on here for Rutgers as Sislo sends lower, looking for Santo, can't get it to him. Reagan out the other way, 3-on-2 here for the Scarlet Knights. Reagan with it to Werfel on the back check, Greenspoon. An amazing play there to get back and break it up. 15:48 left to go in period number 5 here of this game. Across, Sislo able to find Greenspoon. He's taken down to the ice. No call, we continue. TCNJ wanted a trip as it's picked up by Lagriola. Looking across for Greenspoon. He drives into the zone. Going to get the puck, Butchko, no stick. Greenspoon with it behind the cage, looking for an option. Right in front of the doorstep on the back check, they got there. Out the other way goes Jennings, the senior. He sends in, takes a bump there from Greenspoon. Turner crunched along the wall by Helkowski as Stout sends this one to the other side, looking for Lagriola. Tired legs out for all the teams right now as Helkowski hit from behind there. Pass across to Turner. Sendeki driving in there as Gatsanis plays it away from him. Puck coming back up to the point. Gorman fires. That one's blocked away by Lagriola. Puck now down below the goal line for Turner, looking for the wraparound. In front, Werfel, a giant save there by Busanic again with the shoulder. 60 shots now on the board for Rutgers. 58 saves for Busanic on the other side of us. Pass across, Werfel with it again, the man who opened the scoring. Werfel lost the handle. Reagan comes over to help him. Gets stopped there by Stout, looking for options here. Trying to find Kushner. Couldn't get it to him as Butchko gets it out of the zone again. Scott Martin. Back to Stout. Pass picked. Werfel with it again. Dumping into the zone. Him and Stout going down to the corner together. Looking for Reagan on the back door. They couldn't get it to no. On the rebound, they score! Werfel! The golden goal to send Rutgers to the second round. He opens the scoring and he closes it as well. And Rutgers will take on Oswego tomorrow at 3:45. The Scarlet Knights advance. What a game. Werfel. Clutch to the very end. Let's take another look at the game-winning goal to send Rutgers to the second round of the NECHL Playoffs. He starts the play, gets it deep into the zone, tries to play the pass across. Loose bounce right to him on the backhand. Busanic not there in time. And Werfel puts it into the back of the net. And Rutgers survive and advance to round 2 of the NECHL Playoffs. What a game. What a game. The rest of this games in this playoffs have a lot to live up to after this one today. What an effort from both teams. And this is the third game in a row that these teams have gone to overtime. And for the third straight time, Rutgers has come out on top. As Rutgers will celebrate, it's going to be a quick turnaround for them, as it will be for us. Here at BSB, but that will wrap things up for this one. For Rutgers, they move on for the Scarlet Knights. excitement and jubilation for TCNJ, despair and heartbreak. But that will wrap things up here for this one. The final in double overtime. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights off the stick of Max Werfel. 2-goal game, opened the scoring, and closes the book in double OT to win 3-2 in double overtime. Final shots were 61-41. But that will wrap things up here for this one. Before we sign off, big shout out to Mike Bucinich for TCNJ. Played out of his mind here in this one. Deserved the win for TCNJ the way he played today, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. And for Rutgers, we'll see them tomorrow as they take on Oswego. But we're going to step aside. We're going to go and try and get some sleep after this insane game to start the NECHL playoffs. But either way, for myself, for Colton Reynolds standing next to me on TD, for John McCooch doing camera, for Andrew John doing a ton of behind-the-scenes and social media stuff for us, we'll see you tomorrow, set for a 3:45 start between Rutgers and Oswego. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you then.